I'm going the other way.
Congratulations on the victory first.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can I... Okay, for the first question, this one...
Okay.
Can you actually walk me through the Spongy adaptation process?
All right.
Because that's really one of...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
the Spongy adaptation process.
Because, yeah, that's
the
one of
SAP, the SAP.
It's one of the best
we need a
parts of your
better
play,
we need
in
a
my
better
opinion.
acronym, but we'll go with that for now. Well, against Hotline, he was up like 2-1 on me or something the first set.
One of the things that I noticed him do in the first set that you really weren't letting him catch you with as much was that when you were on top flat, he would just fall through it and use the up air as he would like rise in with a double jump, and you really stopped him from that.
I honestly didn't even notice that.
Oh my.
I'm gonna have to go and watch those VODs because I didn't see that at all. No, so what I like to say is, first off, I've said this before, but you know, Revan. So I was watching his stream once back when he was streaming. And he was like, "Yeah, my Kirby is, it's not at all read based," and I always, like the first match tournament I went to, Revan was there, and I was a Kirby man already, so I was like, let's watch this guy play and like try to do what he does. And I realized at that point, when Revan said that on stream, I was like, my game is entirely read based.
Yeah.
So I choose the safest reads that exist, and I just do those every single time. And so a lot of the time when I lose, I'm like people figure out these like safe reads that are like good in most situations. It's like if Rock if Rock beat Paper like 30% of the time, right? And so suddenly Rock is the best, right? But you still, like, if you know somebody's going to pick Rock every time, if I'm picking Rock every time, you pick Paper, right? And then you're going to beat me, right? So it's like I do that sort of thing, and then when I realize Hotline knows how to play against me very, very well, and so he would just sort of like, I had to play more aggressive on him today. I had to like run in with those forward airs, and I had to just like go in for it, even though it's like not as safe, right? You know what I mean? It's like I just want to play safe all the time. It's like you can't do that. The game doesn't actually work that way, even though at a high level it looks like it works that way. So that's basically the idea. And then like the only thing I was actually upset like game 4 because I think like Hotline has really good reactions, and like almost every single time he just kills me on ledge invincibility. He killed me at like 30-40%. I was like, this is what I'm pretty sure this is actually why I'm losing this game. So I was like, okay, I have to figure something out to not die to ledge invincibility. So, and fortunately I was able to in game 4. And that's pretty much all I got. That's what I have to say.
I would say another thing that I'm interested in is, like, I want to know some stories from pools. Were there any surprises that really caught you off guard? Were there any people who you had a really fun match against?
I think Tooney played pretty well against me the first game we played. And because usually, like, when I play Tooney now, it starts out that, like, I like start out really dominant, and then Tooney starts to figure out what I'm doing again.
Yeah, Tooney's
and now, like, and this time he took the first stock, and I think probably got ahead on the second stock, and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And my games with 6 were pretty close, too. I did have a JV5. I was very proud of myself. Even though it's, like, not really something I'll be proud of.
It's, like, I mean, on one hand, it's Link, so yeah, that's easy, but on the other hand, be proud of it. Like, that's still an accomplishment. Who was the, like, I know that usually on 64 stream week, we get some of the, like, non-regular 64 players in. Who was there on this? Who was there in your pool this time?
There was Big Papa and Ninja T were both in my pool, and yeah, Ninja T complained that he wasn't warmed up, and I think that's probably true. And I think he'll get better at that as time goes on.
Too, right?
Yeah. And Big Papa, like, I think he had the idea of the matchup correct. It was like Kirby Dittos.
Yeah, he went Kirby recently.
Like, he was doing like the right kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's, and my games with Kaz were very close. I had to clutch out both of them basically.
Kaz is great.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know.
Like, are there any tips in particular you could give like new Kirbys such as Big Papa? Because I know that he recently went
yeah.
went from Yoshi to Kirby because he wants to get results. Yeah. Would you agree with him on that, or would you say like if you're having fun with a character, stick with it?
It depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
It depends on how much time you want to put into it and what you like, and I can't tell anyone how they should feel.
Yeah, like
I can, but not in this particular instance.
Oh, of course.
For new Kirby players, so the basic combos with Kirby are relatively easy. They're pretty easy. Maybe if you're like really new to like any sort of fighting game, if you like have never held a controller before, then they're gonna be like everything's gonna be hard. But like for a new Kirby, it's like the combo against like characters with bad recoveries, like Falcon or something. You just up tilt and then you jump into an air, and like that's like 85% there of the combo game. You know, you don't have to do too much other than that. And you can literally just do that, and that's why like Gildo figured that out very early on. He's like, I'm just gonna have better fundamentals, and I'm like, but I know how to do cutters. Why am I not winning? It's like that's why you're not winning. It's because you're doing cutters.
Yeah.
And then there's on characters with good recoveries like Yoshi or Pika, you want to do up tilts, and then what you want to do is you do 4 up tilts on Pika, and then you double jump really fast. You go jump, and then you immediately dare. And what that means is you can, when they tech, you can get a second dare immediately. You can get like the single hit dare, and then you can pop them up again with another up tilt, or you can just F smash them off the stage. So that's what you're looking to do against those characters. And then finally, like against, you can still do up tilts on like Mario and Luigi. You just can't do very many. You're just trying to sort of get them off the stage and retain all your space. That's the main thing is those characters. So you don't need to worry too much about like the combos that you're doing. But against like floaty characters like Jigglypuff and Kirby, you can do sort of either one of those combos. There's one other thing that you're supposed to do. Oh, I guess it's like against like floatier characters, you can do like up tilts to back air. And a lot of the times if you get like a weak back air or something, you can follow it up with another like jump back air or like fast fall jump back air. And it's not necessarily a true combo, but they can't do anything about it. So like Samus and Luigi have a lot of trouble with that. You can just like outspace them all day with that move for the most part. And you can get like 3 of those in a row and suddenly they're off the stage, and then like edge guarding them is not too bad if you know what you're doing. And there's one thing for like edge guarding. A lot of the times, most of the time against most characters, you want to jump first before you like throw out an edge guard move like a nair or a. So like against Pikachu, you jump up, and then if they go high, you just stay there and you nair. If they go low, then you fast fall and you nair, right? So if they have 2 options, you can sort of get a die roll instead of having no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
so that's all I have to say. I hope that was concise enough.
Oh, of course.
And then like the thing is like spacing is just you have to learn it yourself. There's no real way to get better at it other than to like just play a lot, and then like if you get stuck, you look at your replays.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Speaking of the replays, are there any of them in particular from this tournament that you're going to find yourself going back to look for mistakes?
Well, I only played against somebody is fucking. Yeah, of course, it's Big Papa.
It's always Big Papa.
Oh,
awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
Team butt. Oh my god.
Team butt.
Okay. Wait, what was the question again?
It was, is there any set in particular you're going to go back to for like to learn maybe your things you did well?
I need to watch. Yeah, I need to watch the Tivo set. I mean, I need to watch the Hotline set too. I think I only had 2 sets on stream really.
Yeah.
Or who did I? Yeah, I played Kaz and that was off stream. So
yeah.
I need to watch the Tivo set because when he played Fox, I missed like 3 or 4 edge guards in a row on like the first stock. I was like, what is going on? That's actually like part of the reason I lost to Protagonist at SmashCon. He just like, I had me every time. I don't know. He just like got back every single time, and it's like fortunately I still won because like I knew the neutral. I had actually like practiced it online once like a few days ago. Just happened to play against Sheer Madness. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the question that's on everybody's mind.
Yeah.
And I mean everybody. Are you going to Retro Rumble?
I hate you.
I apologize.
You know that's not a real event for 64.
It is one,
and you said it anyway.
Not a real event for 64.
I have an event for you though.
Excited.
I have to talk about this.
Please tell me about this event.
I went to a concert last night.
Oh, yes.
It was actually my favorite band.
Oh, who is this?
They're called Scandal. They're from Japan.
Oh, neat.
Japanese girl band. So I have a couple pictures
that's fine.
So there's one.
Oh, nobody
That's
watching
lead
can
guitarist,
see
and that's
this
the
picture.
bass. That I don't want them to.
Yeah.
And there's another, and there's
Our
like
secret.
this is the whole. That's the whole sort of thing.
Yes, that is. You were
I
saying?
there's also I actually got a photo op with them because that's part of the like
cool.
good tickets.
Yeah.
It was like kind of lame, but I like had to do it anyway,
Yeah,
and so
I
nobody
understand.
is ever going to see that picture.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's
all I have to say.
I understand. So, now that we've talked about your favorite
Yes.
band, Scandal, please tell us about this band. I'm sure the audience wants
they're
to
just
know.
they're just like a Japanese like girl rock band. They do
dude,
some
that's
sort
fun.
of pop music too.
Like, I don't know, like, I was recently thinking it over, like, I'm not a fan of New Linkin Park, but other bands that did what New Linkin Park did, being like this combination of rock and pop rock for like a more hard pop rock, I'm like, I love that.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like, for me, part of it is like, if I listen to an English song, right, over and over, I get tired of it because I can like hear the lyrics, and like the lyrics sort of add a different layer, but if you know they're saying something but you can't understand what it is, it like takes longer for me to get tired of. So I used to listen to it just like every day.
I get it. I get it.
I just like have them on in the car. And anyway, I just wanted to. Like I don't know anyone who like knows the band really. So
I understand. You want to get that information out there. Teach
but I don't.
People about cool
unfortunately,
new
I don't have
music.
any upcoming. I don't have any upcoming events really for 64.
You're
I
not
know that's a
going-
default question, so I'm just going to get ahead of you.
Not going to Boss
I'm
Battle?
not going to the event which shall not be named. I'm not going to Boss Battle. If there's like a New York City regional or major, I'll go to that, but that might be in a couple of months if it's happening at all. I don't know.
Trayman, do it.
Trayman.
Do it.
Trayman is his name.
Oh.
Trayman the lunch lad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. I know you're not listening, but I hope you're listening.
He might be.
And do
I
it.
don't know.
Yeah, you got a good point. So then, let's see.
Is there anything else? I don't know. How long have we been going?
Let's find out.
Okay, that's that sounds good.
That's a good interview.
Yeah.
It was nice talking to you, Spongy.
Thanks
it was
for
nice
talking to me. Thanks for hanging out, and
No
thanks
problem.
for everyone who tuned in.
Hopefully you guys had a good tournament. We will see you in about 3. Okay, they will see you in about 3 weeks. I will be not here, but come back for the next 64 stream. I hope you had a good time. This is Pjojo signing off.